Es martes por la noche. Tu programa de política e información social comienza ahora. It's Tuesday evening. Your award-winning political and information show. Listen to me starts now. Bueno, mi gente, muchas gracias. Este es tu programa Listen to Me, noviembre 13. Noviembre 13 del 2018. Ya estamos en Daylight Savings Times, aunque el reloj aquí dice a las 7 de la noche. But anyway. Ya lo arreglaste. Ah, mira, sí lo arregló. Anyway, pues bienvenidos a Listen to Me, nominado para los Paoli Awards. Acuérdate que los Paoli Awards son en el domingo 2 de diciembre en el Marriott Airport. Vaya a premiospaoli.com para más información. Nominado además para los premios Sacro Imperio Awards y ganador del premio Sacro Imperio Awards de mejor programa televisivo online. Yes. Bueno, mi gente, it's been a very, very hectic election cycle. A female intern got assaulted, yet the liberal media says nothing about that other than Jim Costas from CNN, fake news. CNN got his media credentials revoked. CNN now is suing the Trump White House and several staffers for the negligence on the White House press credentials. Bueno, mi gente, vamos a ir al análisis de lo que pasó en las elecciones de midterm. La historia fue bien contundente. Estas son las midterms de más alta participación de electores. Right there. Hubo un sinnúmero de candidatos, incluyendo los dos partidos, el Partido Demócrata y el Partido Republicano, de la minoría que corrieron raza negra, hispanos, mujeres hispanas. Sí, y pues fue una cosa bastante. Lo único malo que los demócratas usaron anuncios de postura negativa usando imágenes del huracán María para manipular el voto puertorriqueño. Eso se supo que se iba a hacer. One of the things that happened in the midterm elections was that there was a large voter participation, and there was a lot of candidates from both parties, the Democrat and the Republican Party, that were either African American, women, Latino women, and that is a good thing. There was a huge participation. As a member of the Republican Party and as a precinct committeeman of the Orange County Executive Committee and national chairman of the Hispanic Republican Organization, my 2 cents is that we let the Democratic Party use images of Hurricane Maria and the aftermath to influence and manipulate the Puerto Rican vote that was here. And that's what happened. This is not me saying it. Pastor Gary Berrios said it in his Facebook Live and in his radio show. I'm just quoting bullet points from his Facebook because they were on target, and they were on target with my opinions of what happened in the midterms. We as Republicans, they're saying that we are in disarray. We're not. We have had a change of leadership in OCREC, and it's still finding itself. It's still trying to understand what it is to battle Democrats with paid operatives versus volunteer operatives. It's very, very hard. It's very, very difficult. Right now, we still need Republican volunteers. So if you want to volunteer to be a poll watcher, please contact OCREC and Charles Hart, and contact us here at the Hispanic Republican Organization at 321-439-8218, or our email, which is infohro@yahoo.com. 321-439-8218. 321-439-8218. Also, third of the candidates that didn't win were conservative. That's the knowledge. De los abiertos candidatos no ganaron, eran hispanos, eran conservadores. Otra cosa que nosotros tenemos que ver es que no ganó el socialismo. Andrew Gillum, aunque haya un recuento, even though there's a recount for Senate and Governor, We have to say as at the state level and federal level, except for the Congress, both Stephanie Murphy, Val Demings, and Darren Soto revalidated their bid to remain in Congress. And Congress right now, the House of Representatives, is in the hands of Speaker Pelosi. What we were fearing happened. But then again, we'll get into that in a little bit in a little bit more of the analysis about what happened in the House of Representatives. But we still retained the Senate, and we gained a couple of seats. Once there's the certification of Governor Rick Scott as the new senator for the state of Florida, that will be, I think, a plus gain of 3 or 4, depending on how the other elections came out. We know now that Arizona, one of them was flipped to Democrat. So we still have the majority in the Senate, and we lost the House of Representatives. Bueno, perdieron las posturas, son partidistas, corruptos, odio a Trump. Basically, that was the theme of the Democratic Party in Orange County, Osceola County, even Seminole County. That it was a total rejection of what Trump was doing. That they were purely Democratic. If you were not a Democrat, you didn't have a chance in hell to win in Orange County, Osceola County, Seminole County, and other counties around that I-4 corridor. Orange County was 59% of registered voters. 2014, it was 44%. So 59.7%. That's huge. Osceola was 53% versus 41.5% in 2014. And why do I say these percentages? Because a lot of people keep on telling me, and we're going to go back to the referendum of Puerto Rico independence, statehood of 2016, which only 23% of the vote of registered voters voted. In 2014, it was 41.5% in Osceola County. Now it went up to 53%. I have to applaud Pastor Gary Berrios and HRO's effort in separate. We could not work conjointly because it was defeating the purpose. Gary had to go on and do his work with the ministers and religious people, and HRO did its work with the people outside of the clergy and the religious sector, the secular sector. We did our work. We moved more people to vote, but we did not move more Republicans. We did not hit the MPAs as we should have hit it. So there's lessons both for the Republican Party, for HRO to move forward. Do we have the answers for everything? No, hell no. We don't have the answers for everything. We're learning too. And again, we did this with volunteers versus a paid operative army. Like Jerry Demings had, like Stephanie Murphy had, and now we have to look for new candidates that will be able to go against Stephanie Murphy. We definitely have to get a candidate that will go against Val Deming. We definitely have to get another candidate to go against Darren Soto. We have to continue to tear apart the Democratic hold. And if we have to do it with volunteers, that means it's a continuous cycle and a continuous matter of work. But one of the things I want to tell the Republican Party of Florida and the Republican Party of Orange County is that this goes both to the Trumpers, Randy Ross. I know that you have a show conjointly at the same hour that I have. Probably you'll see this or hear this after you talk about your show. But Randy, you speak a lot about the Trumpers and the unity of the Trumpers, but we still need to mobilize those Trumpers to go into Puerto Rican territory in Osceola County, Orange County, especially in that Lake Buenaventura area, Darren Soto stronghold. And we got to start working from now, sowing the seeds now to be able to make sure that we could unseat Darren Soto or whoever. If there's another primary between Soto and another Democratic candidate, make sure that we are prepared. We cannot wait months before the election to expect that the candidates are going to be. Second of all, one of the things that we have to do is we have to start educating candidates on fundraising apparatus. Again, I've been told you can't pander, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, where has it get us? It's lost behind loss behind loss. So something has to change. And the fundamental common denominator that every candidate from Orange County, from county elections, be it Orange County, Osceola County, Seminole County, is how to fundraise. We need to inject people to tell us how is the right way to fundraise. I don't even know what is the right way to fundraise. Lemonade stands, car washes, those are basic ideas. But the core, go beyond the fundraising 101. We have to bring it up a notch and go to fundraising 102 and make sure that people understand what do they have to do to get money? What do they have to do to get volunteers? What do they have to do to organize it? Because remember, you keep on telling me on the formula that was used by Barack Obama. You have to understand that all those tiers that are spoken in the strategy, the Republican strategy that RPOF rolled out, all those tiers were not volunteers. All those tiers were paid positions all the way into the less subordinate ones. And that's where we failed. We could not fill all those positions with volunteers, unpaid volunteers, people that have to work 2 or 3 jobs, people that have shifts that they have to take care of, and they're not going to quit earning money to be able to help the party. Unfortunately, you're relegating. And the second of all, why do you do meetings at 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning, or even on a Saturday at 2 o'clock in the evening when people work? Do meetings around 6 or 7 o'clock at night in the weekdays. In the weekends, do it after 5, so people that are working have a chance to get home, change, and go over there. Because what is the reflection of the party that the Republican Party we're giving out there? That only retirees and rich people can go to these events at these hours and at these times. You know? All right. It was historic, but, the theme was anti-Trump, that they were very pro-Democrat, and some of them were even corrupt. Janet Nunez, good thing about that, is our first female. Janet Nunez, get this, not the Democrats, but the Republicans. First female vice governor. Janet Nunez, once the recount is fully established and Ron DeSantis is certified as the next governor of Florida, Janet Nunez is the first vice governor, woman and Latina, double whammy. So there we go. We could stick that one to the Democrats and have them cry. Now, what I was talking to you about, the Congress, well, basically, right here. I'm quoting Ann Coulter. So basically, 2 years of non-stopping campaigning, denouncing the doxing, and all the resistance has to show for it is a House majority smaller than the ones Republicans currently have, and a net loss of 3 Senate seats. Thank you, Justice Brett Kavanaugh. So basically, the Democrats lost 3 Senate seats. Democrat leaders are maybe saying, this is just what we wanted. We wanted to be down by 3 Senate seats, but I think their votes are saying we are hoping for more of a rebuke. And it's true. And Cutler is true, because right now you could see how either Speaker Pelosi is going to be the one getting their chops to be able to start indicting people, to be able to see what Trump has in his tax. You see, this is the fallacy of the Democratic Party. Esta es la falacia del Partido Demócrata, y te lo voy a decir porque mira, básicamente, ellos se pasaron casi 2 años diciendo todo lo que estaba pasando, todo lo que iban a hacer en contra de Trump. Y mira, en la Casa de Representantes tienen una mayoría menor de lo que los republicanos tenían ahora. Y los demócratas perdieron 3 asientos en el Senado, casi. Y si se certifica Rick Scott, creo que es 4. Tenemos que ver si es 3 o es 4. Pero perdieron asientos. El mandato del pueblo americano, según yo lo interpreto en estas elecciones de midterm, no fue que los demócratas tienen que ir en contra de Trump. Yo no creo que eso es el mandato del pueblo americano, del electorado americano. Le dio al Partido Demócrata en el Congreso. Le dijeron, ¿tú quieres una pruebita? Te vamos a dar control de la Cámara de Representantes. Mira a ver qué tú puedes hacer con el Obamacare. Mira a ver lo que tú puedes hacer con bajar los precios de las prescripciones médicas que están por las nubes. Y si ustedes no hacen nada para resolver el revolú que ustedes mismos hicieron de Obamacare y bajarle el precio de las prescripciones, ustedes en el 2020 van a perder el control. El Partido Demócrata americano va a perder el control del Congreso y los republicanos van a retomar tanto la presidencia, el Senado y la Cámara de Representantes. Esa es mi predicción para el 2020. Si es que los demócratas se mantienen en esta postura de que yo sé más que el electorado americano, porque ese es el modus operandi del Partido Demócrata. Now, in English, my predictions for 2020 is the following. My interpretations of the mandate of the people of the United States, including the state of Florida, is that they said to the Democratic Party, okay, you want to try and have a taste of the authority. It is not to rebuke Trump. It is not to investigate Trump. It is not to impeach Trump. It is to try and fix the mess that the Democrats themselves created called Obamacare. They have to fix that mess. They have to come up with a solution that is suitable to pass in the United States Senate, that is controlled by the Republicans, and a Republican sitting president. If not, the other point is the American people electorate told the Democratic Party, we'll give you control of Congress, but you have to fix what's going on with the prices of prescription medication. You have to do something to lower the prices of prescription medications, the opioid problems, many other problems that have nothing to do with income tax returns from Donald Trump, stuff that is not what the people elected you to do. If you go against these wishes, you will lose, the Democratic Party will lose control of the House, and the Republicans will gain seats in 2020. Not only gain seats in the Senate, they will also win the executive branch with President Trump validating his presidency for 4 more years. That's the outlook for 2020. Now, we're going to go Orange County, Osceola County. Bueno, mucha gente me ha dicho que Osceola County y Orange County en ciertas partes del condado ya son lo que se llama zombie votantes. Y me voy a explicar. Zombie votante es como un votante que pese a lo que haga el Partido Demócrata, ellos siempre van a votar demócrata. Como en Puerto Rico, los muñozistas. Ellos eran populares y pro colonia, aunque dijeran que los populares ya no existen, ellos votan popular. Lo mismo pasa en el sistema americano. Están los republicanos y están los demócratas. Y hay demócratas que, pese a la información real y fidedigna que se le dé, van a votar demócrata inherente de quien sea el candidato. Y si es latino, más todavía. Y lo vimos. Y vimos cómo el Partido Demócrata invirtió dinero como Vota Boricua, otras cosas más. Básicamente, ¿cómo te puedo decir? Cualquier cosa que te diga que el Partido Demócrata, esto es la verdad y esto no es mentira, esto es lo que es. Donald Trump es un racista, esto es lo que está pasando, los republicanos representan a los ricos. Mira, y estos votantes zombies son los que básicamente hacen y votan Y eso fue lo que pasó. Y esa cuenca de personas que vinieron de Puerto Rico eran populares del Partido Popular Democrático pro colonia que han votado con los demócratas, porque el experimento de Puerto Rico, de la colonia de Puerto Rico, fue hecho por los demócratas del Partido Popular Democrático y los del Partido Democrático Americano. The way that we could solve the problem in the quagmire and to beat a road, because this is something that's going to take all the way up to 2020, and we can't wait 6 months to elections in 2020 to make this happen. Like I've said, you have a paid army versus a volunteer army. We're going to get slaughtered every time if we do not plant the right seeds at the right time. They say that the Republican Party is in a turmoil. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think there has been a good and positive change of leadership. We just got to keep on sowing the seeds, and we got to keep working. Because if we can beat them, but we have to outsmart them by make sure that we recruit people that could help us get things done. And I'm sorry, but we may have to raise an X number amount of money to be able to have paid Republican workers to campaign for us all the way to 2020. And the thing of it is we can't give these little contracts to our friends and our most loyal subjects, because probably they're not the right ones to run those types of programs. We have to find people that will be able to work in a positive environment. And that is basically how we could take Orange County back in county and local elections and stuff. And that's the message that I give to OCREC, Orange County Republican Executive Committee. That is I offer that humble advice to the Republican Party of Florida. See what was done there, and you proved it. You proved it, because Ron DeSantis won and Rick Scott won. Why? Let us analyze what was done in those campaigns that can be done to fight Val Demings, to fight Darren Soto, and to fight Stephanie Murphy. As a matter of fact, there's a gentleman right next to me. He will be a hell of a candidate. Can you imagine Gus Martinez debating Darren Soto for Congress? He would be a hell of a congressman. But again, we have to try and educate these candidates on how to raise money, how to make sure that they win, because it's not the fact of running, it's the fact that we run to win. We have the example of the President of the United States. He never held public office. He ran for the presidency of the United States on his first try. He beat 17 other Republicans, and he beat Hillary Clinton. So there is proof. There is proof. Can it happen to everybody? Well, if you apply learning lessons, there's common denominators. Why DeSantis is in such a tight race right now that it's in a recount? Because something happened. Because Florida is a Democratic leaning state by most of the polls. Yet DeSantis and Rick Scott won. Why can we not apply it from the federal level in the Congress, county, and county commissioners? We could do it. My dear brother, thank you. Thank you for remembering. Or I remind you, I don't know. I know your wife said you were full of food, so how you doing, brother?
Listen to me!
Listen to me!
Hello, everyone. Kissimmee, I love you, but I'm not moving to Kissimmee. So, no, there'll be no Darren versus Gus race.
Oh, man. Val Demings versus Gus, or Stephanie Murphy versus Gus?
I'm staying right where I'm living. And
well, who's your congressman, man?
It is Val Demings.
Oh, well, there you go. That's
and obviously my state representative is Representative Amy Mercado. So anyway, about why I'm here. Hello, everybody. I love you guys. Honey, I love you. Thank you for that arroz con gandule. It was off the hook, but I couldn't eat it all because Jay called and I had to run out the door. So I put it back in the fridge.
microwave. Well, look, brother. This Saturday is a very important event that we're going to be feeding the homeless. Let me see here.
Nope, it didn't go.
It didn't go.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We had technical difficulties with this Facebook Live.
All right. Well, anyway.
Anyway, I'll pass you the link to the show, and you could share that one.
Okay.
Tomorrow I'll have it, and I'll link it up. Anyway, Lake Eola, Saturday the 17th. We're going to have something which is extraordinary, where we are helping thousands and thousands of people to regain their trust in society, to get back into the mix. We're going to feed them. We're going to start doing getting haircuts, and that's something to eradicate homelessness, right, my dear brother?
Well, being poor is not a crime.
Exactly.
Falling down hard on your luck is not a crime. It's our job as people of faith to help our fellow brothers and sisters, regardless of whether you think they made bad decisions or not. That's irrelevant. And thank God that Jesus doesn't think about us that way, because we'd be in trouble.
Exactly.
Anyway, our 9th annual Thanksgiving for the Homeless.
Yes.
At the Walt Disney Amphitheater in Lake Eola for the 3rd time in 9 years. We have an amazing lineup for music. We have a few changes I have to pass you. We have Fermin Rodriguez. We have so many people that are on the money here. Also, we have some youngsters, because I had to move a few people around. A couple of people decided they couldn't make it. But we have Alex Morris coming. We have Unción Controvadores coming. Miguel Garcia, Your Worship. We got young people who are just starting out. We got a 12-year-old singing, Camila Rocamora. An even younger boy than that. He's going to be singing. So we giving opportunities to young people. That's what I like to do. I like to give opportunity to young people, and obviously by giving them opportunities, to follow their dream, I'm just boosting them up, telling them you can do it, and that's what I'm all about. I'm about empowering young people. So that stage is going to be full of talent. We're going to have my wife with changing rooms, providing that ultimate shopping experience with no money exchange. She is awesome when it comes to that. You guys don't know this. It looks great when we do the outings, but she spends days and weeks sorting out those clothes and making them look the way they do when we're out there. It's amazing the labor of love that she puts into this. This is her full-time job, even though I don't pay her. Sorry, honey. I pay you with love. Anyway, she is amazing. Her volunteers are amazing. She's going to need a lot of help. We're going to need a lot of help. We're running out of space when it comes to the registration. Here's my number. Text me if you want me to send you the link to register for this Saturday, November 17th at Lake Eola, our 9th annual Thanksgiving for the Homeless. You ready? Here's my phone number. Let me know you're listening. 407-470-4308. Let me repeat it because a lot of people get confused. Area code 407, prefix 470-4308. Text me. Let me know you want me to send you the link if you want to volunteer. I need people who will work in safety detail, because we can't call them security no more. Safety detail. We need help with hair professionals. We're going to need plenty of help. You guys who are physically fit, I'm going to need help. I'm 54 years old and getting younger. We're going to need a lot of help loading that truck, unloading it, and doing it again at night. So go ahead and text me, 407-470-4308. The food is amazing. Tomorrow, you're gonna News 13 is coming to see us start preparing those turkeys, because it's kind of hard to cook 80 plus turkeys from one day to the next, so it takes us a couple of days. Chef Alexis is going to be leading the cooking team. We're going to be once again working out of the kitchen of the showcase in Winter Garden. Thank you to the Notoli family. You guys are amazing.
Dawn, yeah.
Yes, Dawn, her brother Darren, the father John. They're all amazing people. They're allowing us to do our thing there. And I want to thank, of course, my team, my son, who's been doing an amazing job with our website and all of the changes, and he's boosting the Facebook page through the roof. We have so much talent involved in this. So much work has gone into this. We've been doing this since February. Yes, I started planning this in February. We've overcome all of the obstacles, the extra permit fees we had to come up with. We got 2 trucks, 10 parking spaces. We got it all going on. And so if you're not going to be part of this, you're going to miss out on probably the biggest independent homeless outreach in Central Florida.
And you got to be
Kid
there.
you not. Last year we had 340 volunteers. So far this year we have 250 registered volunteers. Woo!
Yes.
Yes, people are coming. They're going to be taking pictures. They're going to take over all of Central Florida social media. That is the place to be. You need to be there. Text me. I haven't felt my phone vibrate yet. 407-470-4308. For you companies, it is not too late to donate. This was a really expensive event to put on. We need to recover some of those funds. If you want to write out that check, you could write it out to Miles of Help Through Christ. You can send that check to 6747 Omen Court, Orlando, Florida 32809. Or you can make your financial contribution through PayPal or Square Cash. Either way, we'll be happy to receive that donation. For all of the volunteers coming, we are asking you to bring a toy for our Christmas Miracle for Homeless Kids that follows on December 22nd. If that's not enough, we're taking 500 kids to Fun Spot Orlando for free. We're working with What a Fan Charities, Fans Against Child Abuse. I am working with them. We're going to take 500 kids to Fun Spot for free on December 9th. I don't feel my phone. You must not be listening. Yep. 407-470-4308. Hit me up, Jay.
Well, brother, that's something great. And yeah, and those volunteers, I already received the link of the volunteers to take my $5 for my t-shirt. So I'll be there with my $5 and my t-shirt, so I can get my t-shirt, because that's gonna be my collector's item. And I gotta be pimping up there in the thing. So you said that the musical lineup is gonna be changing. So
it's changing a little bit because one of the vans needs to leave early, so I gotta move them around. I gotta communicate with the other guys. But listen to this. Fermín Rodríguez, Miguel Garcia, Alex Morris, Unción Controladores, all going to be live performances. Plus, we're going to have a lot of youngsters putting in their best effort. So make sure you come and enjoy the show. If you come in to serve, you're only responsible for the window that you registered for, but I'm going to let you do it all day if you want. If you want to take a break, you take it before or after your committed time slot. But I'm going to ask you to go ahead and eat, sit down and fill up those seats and enjoy the show. Let us know that you're there. Show the city of Orlando that we love our homeless and our poor.
And make sure that we fill up the social medias with photographs, Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives, everything and anything that we're there that Saturday, because it's going to be historic. We're gonna take over the amphitheater, Walt Disney Amphitheater. We're gonna give a good show. We're gonna give a lot of people a lot of help that they need. And basically, yeah. So you guys, what's that phone number again? So that make sure that phone number starts beeping again. 407-470-4308. My wife needs tons of help today. Tomorrow and Friday, she's going to need tons of help. You can reach her on Facebook by looking up Changing Rooms. Changing Rooms is my beautiful wife, Paloma Martinez, my Caribbean queen, who's been racking her body, just moving so many big things around.
It's amazing the work this woman does. She needs a lot of help. Women, men, retired people, it doesn't matter. Give her a call. 321-278-5223. Paloma's phone number again. 321-278-5223. Give her a call. Give her some love. Blow up her phone. Blow up my phone. Let us know you're in this with us. Send us that financial contribution because we need it to be able to serve. Not even a month later, December 22nd, Christmas Miracle for Homeless Kids. We need those new toys. We got plenty of used toys. We're going to have collection boxes on each side of the stage for those toys you bring. We're going to make this something happening. It's you, me, and our community showing our poor and homeless love.
That is true. So we need to make sure that we are there on Saturday. Make sure you take care of the phone numbers and make sure you volunteer. It's a couple of hours. You could donate a couple of hours. You could donate more hours. Help us with moving stuff around or taking stuff over there from Winter Garden over there. And it's nice because that kitchen is awesome at the Winter Garden Showcase, and that is awesome there, man. Yeah. And we have to do another activity over there, hopefully for next year, in help for Miles of Help Through Christ. But right now, it's this Saturday, so make sure we are helping the homeless. Make sure you hit Changing Rooms in Facebook, contact Paloma, look up Gus Martinez in Facebook, and make sure that you cooperate and you do it. Now, en dual language, mi gente, este es el organismo que nosotros tenemos que unirnos como comunidad y ayudar a las personas menos afortunadas, porque eso es el ministerio de Dios. Acuérdate, Jesucristo ayudaba a los pobres y los desamparados, y él curaba a los pobres y a los desamparados. Nosotros
y a los menos apreciados.
A los menos apreciados, exactamente. Tenemos que ayudarnos, y este sábado vamos a darle de comer, vamos a darle ropa, vamos a darle cortes de pelo. Si usted es técnico de pelo, si usted tiene par de horas y sabe cortar pelo, ya sea hombre o mujer, venga, done su tiempo, haga algo por la comunidad, que el karma es bien poderoso, y lo que usted hace por el prójimo en el futuro, algo más bonito y bello le va a pasar a usted más adelante, porque no hay cosa más bella en este mundo que ayudar al que esté abajo, que que se cree que nadie le da un tajo por él. Mire, dele la mano a alguien, no cuesta dinero. Mucha gente dice, yo no tengo tiempo para estar perdiendo el tiempo. Bueno, si tú crees que es pérdida de tiempo, then you have a problem. Tú tienes un problema, porque tú no sabes el que tú puedas ayudar a alguien hoy, que esa persona te ayude en otro futuro. ¿Ok? Básicamente tú tienes que entender lo que está pasando con esta actividad el sábado. Llama a Paloma, contáctate con Gus, llámalos ahora, textéale, mándales un mensaje, haz voluntario. ¿Sabes cortar pelo? Llámalo. ¿Sabes cocinar? Llámalo. ¿Puedes ayudar? Son fuertones y pueden ayudar levantando muebles. Donen su tiempo, 2, 3 horas. Ustedes van a poder ayudar a esta organización a hacer que muchas personas entiendan que este día de acción de gracia que está pronto a llegar, nosotros tenemos que dar gracias por lo que nos ha dado Dios, y a las personas menos afortunadas decirle: ten paciencia, ten perseverancia, que nosotros estamos aquí para darte la mano. Aquí está ropa, aquí está para que te cortes el pelo. Vamos a tener tremenda gente en tarima. Es más, voy a estar yo en tarima, imagínate. Básicamente, nosotros estamos ahí para entretenerlos, asegurarse que ustedes tengan un día muy bello, sano, positivo. Y mira, los días han sido bellos, así que Dios nos va a premiar con un día bellísimo, y vamos a tener una cosa pero apoteósica, empezando desde las 12 del día, ¿verdad?
Sí.
La música y todo eso, ¿a qué hora empieza?
Empezamos a las 12, pero para los que están perdidos, porque yo sé que empezamos a hablarlo en inglés y Jay empezó en español, pero para decirle lo que está pasando, estamos sirviendo a la comunidad. Noviembre 17, este sábado, estamos sirviendo a más de 1,000 personas con más de 240 voluntarios. Si usted quiere servir como voluntario, textéeme para que yo le envíe la registración. Se puede registrar, mándame un texto 407-470-4308, más lento, 407-470-4308. Yo me llamo Gus Martinez, búscame en Facebook. Tenemos un evento espectacular. Tenemos unción con trovadores, Alex Morris, Fermín Rodríguez, Miguel García. Tenemos una juventud que quiere alabar y adorar, que vienen presentes a hacer su danza, a cantar su música, pero estamos brindando una cena increíble, cocinada por el chef Alex. Alex está mañana empezando a preparar, a cocinar pavo, necesita ayuda, empezando a las 9 de la mañana. Textéame para yo darte la información. Si me puedes ayudar, puede ayudar a Alexis. También el viernes vamos a estar cargando el camión. Textéame 407-470-4308. Esto es una mano de obra grandísima. El sábado necesitamos ayuda a descargar en el parque empezando a las 10 de la mañana. Es en Lake Eola. 240 voluntarios van a estar posteando fotos y videos. Y no se quede usted atrás. Vamos a ayudar a nuestra comunidad. Enséñale el amor que Cristo te enseñó a ti. Nuevamente, Lake Eola, 9th Annual Thanksgiving for the Homeless. No tiene que ser desamparado para venir a disfrutar. Puedes venir a comer. Si no tiene con quién pasar ese día importante, ven con nosotros. Siéntate a gozar música. Llévate ropa carísima que mi esposa Paloma Martínez está preparando por medio de Changing Rooms. Si quiere ayudarle a ella mañana o el viernes.
Llama.
Perdona, miércoles, jueves o viernes. Si le quiere ayudar, llama a Paloma 321-278-5223. Esto es grandísimo, no te puedo decir cuál grande es. Si eres una compañía, si quieres hacer un donativo para ayudarnos con el costo, porque también tenemos el próximo evento de los niños, diciembre 9 y diciembre 22. Tenemos dos eventos para los niños. Diciembre 9 estamos llevando 500 niños para Fun Spot. Diciembre 22 en el milagro navideño para los niños desamparados. Necesitamos juguetes nuevos. Lo estamos colectando en el anfiteatro. Va a haber una caja en cada lado. Regístrate. Si no tienes la registración, mándame un texto 407-470-4308. Dios me lo bendiga a todos. Y ahí está Jay Rodríguez.
Bueno, para poder recordarle, the 5th Annual Fans Against Child Abuse Christmas Party at Fun Spot. Ese es en diciembre 9. You're going to take kids to Fun Spot.
We're taking 500 kids to Fun Spot.
Okay, then
for free.
Then on, wow, you guys are working real hard. December 22nd, Christmas Miracle for Homeless Kid. You're currently receiving toys, so that's where you give toys to the kids.
Yep, in one hand, out the other. We don't keep nothing. We don't sell nothing.
All right.
God is good, and He provides, and I have all faith that even though they sold the hotel where we're going to do this event, we're going to find another spot with a lot of kids right before that.
Good. And then next year, 2019, March 23rd, is you did it for love, free public praise and worship at Festival Park. And then the Miles of Help Through Christ Skate-a-thon, which is March 30th, which last year you saliste con unos callos y unas cosas.
Since you brought up the skate-a-thon, I know that's way too far in advance. But if you skaters, this message is for you. If you love to skate, do it for a good cause. Come and skate for us. Help us raise some funds. It's how we pay for this Thanksgiving event that's coming up now. So March 30th.
March
30th, we're skating to raise money for the 10th annual Thanksgiving for the homeless. So hit me up, 407-470-4308. If you don't have that phone number by now, go get a pen.
Go get a pen. Get a pen. Busca un papel de lápiz, papel de toilet, lo que sea, que no se rompe, que no sea charming porque se rompa. Gus, last year, what was some of the things that happened at the event last year? That was covered by a lot of media. So you're expecting the same media coverage, a little bit more. You've thrown out a little bit more. What happened last year that you think is going to be surpassed this year?
Well, last year, the Orlando Sentinel wrote a beautiful story about a young lady who was homeless, and she quietly came back and she was cutting hair the whole time.
Wow.
And the Sentinel decided to do a write-up on this young lady. Tomorrow, we have News 13 coming to the kitchen. They're going to be doing a little interview, speaking to some people, getting some footage of the culinary team led by Chef Alexis Reyes. Awesome guy, awesome cook. He's been with us forever. If you need any catering, that's the guy to call. If you need a place to cater, then the Natoli family is the people to contact for the showcase in Winter Garden. That place is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
We had our gala there last year. We're going to have our gala there again this year. And of course, that one is led by my wife, and I take a servant seat on that one.
Good. So, brother, a little bit on the talk side. What do you think of the midterm elections, man?
I think, well, first of all, I want to say this, and I really mean this wholeheartedly. We're going to speak about politics, and people get offended when you speak about politics. Whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, no party affiliation, or other, I love you all. Mm-hmm. I serve you all, regardless of your political affiliation. Mm-hmm. I grew up in New York, and we were taught tolerance towards each other's belief. I cannot beat Jay over the head and impose my beliefs, nor can he beat me over the head and impose his beliefs.
That's true.
So, we live in the greatest country in the world. I don't care what you say or who you criticize. If you don't like it, then you and I will have to agree to disagree on that. Yep. Because I was born and raised in this country from Puerto Rican parents who are also American citizens, dating all the way back to my grandparents who fought in the Spanish-American War, fought in World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam. In Vietnam, I can't even tell you how many uncles I lost. My brother served a couple of tours in Iraq, Iran. My family has had a presence in the military forever. Being that said, why didn't I serve? Real simple. When I tried to serve, they said I was too blind.
Needed glasses.
I couldn't see a snake if it crawled over me and I raised my hand to scratch it. Anyway, right. I love my country. I serve it in different ways. Any way I can. Ever since I was a young man, I voted in every election. I think dating back to the Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan race.
Yep.
So I think I just dated myself. I love everyone. I respect everyone. If my candidate didn't win, I will fall in line behind our elected officials. I respect them because more than half of the population thought they were good enough to lead this country.
Exactly.
So,
that's true. That
being said, my heart is broken for my buddy Pete Clark.
Yep.
And my buddy Bobby Lance.
Yep.
I love you guys. But with that being said, hey, Mayor-elect Demings is the man.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Uribe, Maribel
congratulations to Mayra Uribe, who is my county commissioner. Mm-hmm. Congratulations to our friend Maribel Cordero, who really got it put on her ugly, and she still came out on top. Mm-hmm. I congratulate you from the bottom of my heart. Politics should never be that dirty, that it has to infringe on the trauma your personal family life is going through. Shame on you, on the people who did it.
Yep. I was saying it.
With that being said, I love my country. I love the electoral process, the lost votes, and that's got to stop, man, because that goes all the way back to Al Gore. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I favored Al Gore, believe it or not. I thought he was one of the best senators of his time. And there you go. I go across the aisle because I vote for the people, not the party. That being said, shame on you, Florida. You're still going through this. Somebody needs to take out the yardstick and whip you with it. You need to stop the cheating at politics.
Yep, the corruption, man. The corruption.
Because we're better than that. Florida is better than that. I moved to this state. I left my state of birth because I knew this is where I wanted to retire and die. So with that being said, I'm disappointed of what's going on with the lost votes. I'm not going to say one way or the other who I favored and who I didn't, because that's going to make me enemies, and I don't need that. I'm a servant of the community, and I voted for who I thought was the best candidate, whether they won or lost. And that's it, Jay. That's all I got to say on that.
Well, brother, this is another comment. In Orange County, 59.7% of registered voters voted in these midterms, compared to 44% in 2014. So we do have to see that even MPAs, people that registered for coming from the islands, there was an influx. These numbers are almost similar to a general election turnout. Because general elections sometimes hover between 60 and 70%, right? This is 59.70. Osceola, my brother, Osceola, 53% versus 41.5 in 2014.
Well,
so
and
people got energized.
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to say this, and I'm sorry, but I tell it like it is. Yeah. Democrats, again, outperformed Republicans when it came to recruiting, when it came to being out there knocking on doors. Yep. They have done it again. They have their voters voting down card, and the voters don't even know who they're voting for, because they don't even do their research. They elected in another state a guy who was dead.
Oh yeah, Utah. Remember that? That was like, okay.
Oh, wait. He's the owner of a brothel like that.
And he's an owner of a brothel, and he's Republican too. Yeah.
So anyway,
but that's
the craziness of partisanship. I'm sorry. Yep. That's where we go wrong. You cannot vote straight down card just because of your party. You have to do your research on your candidates. I'm sorry to say that.
Well, you're right, and I said it a little while ago that the Republican Party, they rolled out a strategy that said that worked for President Obama. Yeah, it worked for President Obama because they organized, they paid, they had the money to pay. They didn't do this with volunteers, brother. I'm sorry. The people that were knocking for the Democratic Party, I asked them, hey, are they paying you for this? Yeah. Vota Boricua, that was in Festival de la Calle Orange. They bought a tent. There was 3 Democrats or organizations that were represented in the Festival de la Calle Orange. Not even one Republican tent. You can't win like that. I'm sorry. I am opinionated. I am a Republican. I do make enemies. I'm sorry if I offend you. I didn't support Maribel. I didn't support Uribe. Sorry. I offend anybody.
That'll teach you to vote. And I'm going to go on a limb here. You cannot beat a Hispanic female Democrat in Orange County.
You can. The thing is that you cannot do it with a volunteer corps. Maribel had paid operatives. Uribe had paid operatives. We know that, and it's not bad. It's good for the economy. They're making their money.
That's right. Money talks, buddy.
But when you're looking volunteers for people that have 2 jobs, and you're asking me, hey, can you volunteer 3 hours? Okay, who's going to take care of my kids? Who's going to buy milk for my kids? Who's going to buy food for my kids? You have to understand that if you want to work with a volunteer basis, the job is never done of recruiting and re-recruiting, because you're going to have high turnover.
And again, it proves one thing. You cannot win an election without money. Exactly. And I was angry when I learned this fact. I was angry because both parties told me I needed 3 times as much as I was going to earn in order to run. You need money to run.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anybody to do any legwork without paying them. And I come from New York. I mean, I was taught, okay, you don't move a hammer unless you're getting paid. And honestly, the good guy's not the guy that's necessarily going to win.
Exactly.
The guy with the money is going to win.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, that's not always the best candidate.
Exactly. So that is true. We need to take out the money from the races so it become fair, or we have to learn from our mistakes and keep on getting better at it. Nosotros, not to take anything from Maribel or from Uribe, my only concern is I want them to publicly renounce socialism, that they're not going to follow their party's hard line, that they're going to serve the people of their district, and I have no problem with it. But they haven't said anything yet. That's my question to them.
Well, I can tell you this. I know Maribel personally for about 3 years now. I know that the rumors that were out there were all lies. I know I met Mayra Uribe at a couple of events. I know that she does her community service as well. And this is outside of politics. These are people who have served. So, I mean, could that county have done worse? Absolutely. And honestly, as a Latino, and no, I'm not a racist, but as a Latino, I am proud that we have 2 Hispanic females elected. Yes.
And then you should be even prouder that we have the first female vice governor once DeSantis is certified as governor. Janet Nunez will become the first woman and first Latina vice governor of the state of Florida.
And you know, honestly, I don't think they pushed that enough.
I know.
Because I didn't know who she was.
You're right about that.
So, you know, is the Latino community being empowered? Yes. Unfortunately, are they being radicalized?
Yes, they are.
I believe a good portion of them are.
Yes, they are.
Latinos by nature, we're loving people. We're gonna love and care for everybody around us. And I think that's going to be true. I think that we're going to have a true representation on the Orange County Commission. You know, there were a lot of good guys out there, but not everybody can win. I'm sorry to say that. And honestly, people, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, if the opposite party wins, you just need to learn to accept it and fall in line behind your elected candidates, instead of tearing them down. What's going on right now cannot go on for the next couple of years.
Oh, no.
It's horrible what we as a country are showing. In Spanish, we call it están enseñando las
La
uñas.
garra, la pezuña.
Yeah, and honestly, that's
No.
not
They
that's
were
not the way it
elected-
was when I was growing up.
They were elected. We got to give them the chance to see what they're going to be doing, what's their proposals, what's going to happen, and we have to be like in every democracy. There's going to be a checks and balances. It's our turn to be the part of the checks and balances procedures of democracy. We got to see what they're coming up with. We got to see if it works, and we got to hold them accountable. That's all we could do. But mudslinging and keeping the campaign going on till 2 more years, no, that it's already done. They're elected. Let's move on. Once everything is certified at state level, which is governorship, Senate, and Commission of Agriculture, we move forward. We move. Because you know what? Time keeps on going. With that, brother, tell me that last number again and what's going on with this Saturday. And let's rock and roll, because this Saturday we're going to have fun.
9th annual Thanksgiving for the homeless at the Walt Disney Amphitheater in Lake Eola. If you need parking instructions, if you need registration information, if you want to volunteer, I'll send you that link. Get a pen. Get your phone. Here it is, 407-470-4308. If you can volunteer some hours this week between 10 and 4, my wife needs a lot of help getting the rest of those clothes and shoes and everything ready. We need tons of help. Contact Paloma on Facebook. She is changing rooms. 321-278-5223. Let me repeat that one more time. 321-278-5223. I am working up to 6 o'clock, so she's the one moving the muscles around.
All right. Bueno, mi gente, this is JJ Rodriguez. Listen to me. It's brought to you by Sensi.com, the wickless candles. If you want candles that will not burn your house down, call me at 321-439-8218. You want to start your own business? Call me. Sensi.com is looking for people that want to be entrepreneurs. Now we're gonna kind of let go of politics for a while and establish and help you. Listen to me is going to help you and establish your own business. Legal Shield. We have Legal Shield also helps minimize the cost of lawyers. Is also a part of the sponsors here. So call me at 321-439 if you need any help with lawyers and how to get lawyers at a cheaper cost with prepaid Legal Shield. Sensi.com, our sponsors. JJ Rodriguez, I love you all. See you next Tuesday. Listen to me.